Tell us how this idea of fight against arsenic started. Who are the actors in this play, and how did you? Where is it now?
Yeah. So it all happened around 2000. 2000, there was this news report about pesticides in water. And and I was asking, what is that I can do to address this? So I then asked this question, what is a pesticide really? Pesticide of relevance to India, they are all halocarbons. A chlorine and a carbon bond, or a halogen and a carbon bond. So how can I break a halogen carbon bond? In that process, make this pesticide uh, degraded. So that took me to halocarbon degradation. And that was my first patent. Okay. And that was taken up by Eureka Force. So fortunately, it was that uh, that one work, the very first one, was taken up by industry. We got about 2.5 crores of royalty for the institute in that process. Now, there is another side to this story because it is important for students to know. Therefore, I'm saying this. It did not become a success just because somebody invented something and a society was ready to take it. I had to go through a mechanism. This was, in this particular case, was a friend. Mm. A friend, I was telling him that this will have great impact for water. So can you please connect me to an industry? He said, well, I will connect you to a friend of mine who is working in that industry. He took me to that friend and he took me to the management. The management had no idea whether this will work or whatever, but they felt that this man is very important for the company. And whatever he says will have some value for the company. That person felt that this idea is being told by his friend, and his friend will never say something wrong to him. And ultimately, it was like this, that the management felt of this company felt that whatever he says may work, may not work, but this guy is great. Hmm. We should help him. And therefore, they took this technology and it was successful. Now, it has reached about 10 million people. Great. They sold filters of that many filters. Each filter, if you say that it gave clean water to 4 people, so that way we have 10 million people. Okay. But this was one such, I felt that water problem can be addressed in just 2 years. That's how we went into that subject. Because there are so many contaminants and each one can be addressed by different chemistry and the whole thing is gone. Having got into this, I went to different parts of the country. Hmm. Then I saw problems which are massive. The arsenic problem was one such. Right in front of you, you make people, you have debilitating conditions. People who can't focus on their studies. What is democracy that you are having if all your people cannot be given equal opportunities? You can have a young kid from an arsenic affected region to win Olympics. Then what kind of country are you? What kind of educator are you? So it was deeply upsetting to me. And this is a problem that can actually be addressed because arsenic is something that can be removed by good materials. But these materials have to be effective for both the forms of arsenic. Arsenic 3 plus and arsenic 5 plus both exist in water. Equally effective. This material should remove arsenic in these two forms at equal capacity, kind of similar time scales, similar kind of cost. Hmm. So this is addressable. I worked on it. I would say the reason that I worked on arsenic was principally because I saw the problem in the field. Secondly, I saw that this is really tackleable in the time scale that we have.
Mm.
And I was fortunate that there was a district collector who at that point in time said that please test this idea. And he was also there to write an agreement uh, after the successful trials. So we got our first large scale implementation.
Mm.
To put it together, it was, and I should say that this whole thing was possible because of a great institution. I remember after signing this agreement of 20 crores, I came back. Bhaskar was the director, Professor Bhaskar Ramurthy, and he looked at me. Now, before that, I asked him, do I have permission to go and sign this agreement on behalf of the institute? Yeah, go ahead and do. And I went there and did that and came back. And Bhaskar told me, you have taken up a great responsibility. All you have are a few students. How do you provide clean water to all these people? I said, Bhaskar, all that we have are our young kids, but you send them to US and they transform San Francisco.
Yeah.
So that's my answer to all these. That is, we produce good people, great ideas, and they will change the world.